chair yoga today. All right, welcome for chair yoga. I am Sam. If you have a strap, we'll be using a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a tie, a scarf, a towel, a belt, anything you can find. So if you need a second to go grab that. And then a chair without any arms. So we're gonna do just kind of an intro class today for folks who maybe have never done chair yoga before, and just starting with some basic concepts. First of all, with yoga, there is no right or wrong, so don't ever feel like, oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. I mean, if you're feeling pain, stop. If there's an exercise that your doctor tells you specifically not to do, like if you just had a hip replacement, they said don't cross your knees. Well, don't cross your knees if I'm telling you to do something. Always listen to your doctor. All right, so we're going to start out here just in a nice comfortable seated position. And we're going to close our eyes. And the first thing we're going to do is just bring awareness to what we're feeling in our bodies right now in this moment. So maybe something's feeling stiff or something's tight. And our mind tends to want to go towards those areas of discomfort. So I'm going to invite you to look for areas in your body that feel good, that feel light, that feel spacious. And you can start anywhere in your body. You can start at your toes, you can start at your head. And today we're going to actually try something a little different. We're going to start at our heart center, so the middle of our chest here. And just envision the center of your chest, maybe like a glowing ball of light. We're going to envision that light slowly starting to spread outward towards the rest of the parts of your body. Maybe like a candle. Whatever visual you want to assign to that, it's exactly what it needs to be. And then begin to bring awareness to your breath. So the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. Breathing in, your chest rises. Exhaling, it drops. So continue to pay attention to your breath, and at the same time we're going to be drawing some integrity into our body. So our feet, beginning with our feet are hips width apart, both facing as though if we're looking at a clock, both feet face 12 o'clock, and they're hips width. So you're going to maybe lift up all of your toes, your 10 toes, and then just gently place them back down onto the ground. Gently press your feet down into the ground. And you're going to maybe even rock a little bit side to side onto your chair so you can feel your sitting bones underneath you, nice and firm underneath, supporting you. You can feel the back of the chair under your legs. And then pressing those sitting bones right on down into your chair, pulling your belly in, lifting the crown of your head, the top of your head, lifting it. So you're going to feel like this lengthening sensation through your spine, through your body. And as you lift your head on up, your shoulders relax down. Your hands are free of any tension. And now go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. and working on our 3-part yogic breath. If you want, you can bring your hands to your belly and paying attention to your posture. Big breath in. Feel your belly rise like a balloon as you breathe in. Exhale, the balloon deflates. Inhale, it rises. Exhale, it deflates. Good, now bring your hands to your ribs. Take a deep breath in, fill up your belly, your balloon inflates, and now your ribs inflate. Maybe your fingers even draw away towards each other on that inhale. And then as you exhale, it deflates, and maybe your fingers grow towards one another. Inhale. Exhale. Really filling up your lungs, trying to expand and stretch the distance between your fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Now bring your hands to your chest. And on your inhale, you're filling up still your belly, your ribs, and then feel that air reaching on up to your lungs, to your chest. Pause at the top, and then exhale. Inhale, inflate, expand, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Release your arms on down. You can close your eyes and see if you can really activate without physically connecting your hands to your body. If you can connect your mind and your breath to the sensations as you breathe in. So breathe in, feel that belly, your ribs, your chest expand and grow. Pause, and then empty. We're going to take 3 more breaths together, just like this. Breathing in, pausing at the top, and exhaling. That's 1. Inhale, fill up, expand. Feel your body growing. Pause. Exhale. 2. Inhale again. Biggest breath yet. Filling up, expanding. And then open your mouth. You can go ahead and sigh out. Make it loud. No one can hear you. I can't hear you. And let it go. All right. Gently open your eyes. And then now just become aware if during that exercise your mind wasn't really anywhere else, that shopping list, the to-do list, whatever you're watching on the TV, but your mind was with your breath. So we're going to use this technique for the next duration of the class. As much as you find your mind wandering, bring it back to your breath. So if you notice we're in a pose and you're just not, you're somewhere else in your mind, it's okay. It's a very common thing. You know, our brain, that's our brain's job, is to want to think. So your job is going to be to keep trying it, bring it back to your breath and bring it back to the pose that we're doing and connect the two. So your breath connects with the pose. All right, enough of that now, right? Arms down by our sides. We're going to inhale, lift on up, big breath in, warming up our shoulders. Exhale, palms spin down. Still that 3-part breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Great. All right. Scooting slightly forward onto your chair. We're going to still keep all of that integrity that we had in. We're going to root down our feet into the ground and activate our legs. So if you bring your hands down to your shins, your outside of your calves, and you can press your hands on in towards your shins, press back with your legs. You're going to resist yourself, create this little resistance here. You can press your hands into your thighs and press your thighs on back. Feel your legs really ignited there. Your belly's pulled in. Your hips are at neutral. And again, our spine is nice and long, proud of the head, reaching up. Shoulders drop down away from our ears, relaxed. Take that left hand, bring it over to the outside of our right leg. Breathing in, pull your belly in. Exhale, bring yourself around and twist on over to the right. So keep dropping your shoulders down, relaxing your shoulders. And find that 3-part yogic breath here. Notice if your mind is wandering, can you feel your belly, your ribs, your chest? And at the same time, can you lengthen your spine as you're breathing in? And then as you twist, maybe a little more to your right, you can deepen. Pull that belly in, inhale, reach your right arm around. We're gonna cross our arms on over and then just fold your spine. You can draw your arms in opposite directions and still pull your legs so you got a little gentle resistance there against yourself. And you should feel between your collarbones in the back, your shoulder blades, nice opening. Keep drawing those collarbones. Speaking of collarbones, keep drawing them back. So you're opening your collarbone, opening your shoulder blades, drawing your shoulders down, and breathe. Inhale, lift on up, right hand stance B, belly pulls in, and then twist on over to the left. If your eyes are open, another concept in yoga is our drishti, our gaze. So find a point to gaze at, typically the horizon of where we're looking. And you can connect your breath to whatever it is that you're seeing. Inhale that length, 3 parts in. Pause, and then exhale, twist and deepen. Belly pulls in, inhale, left arm reaches around, cross your arms on over, and nice cat curl here with our spine. You may want to even make a little gentle movements, maybe rock side to side, maybe curl on forward. Just listen to your body, listen to what you're feeling. Big breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, sit on all the way up. Let's bring one hand to each knee. We're not going to pull on our knees, but they're there, like a little gentle. We can bring our arms to the outsides. Inhale, lift on up, open up your chest to the ceiling. We're opening our throat, our chest. Notice your breath here. Is it easier, or are you finding difficulty breathing with your chest, your throat exposed? Breath in, belly, ribs, chest. One more breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to curl our spine again, drawing our elbows out. Really curl. Feel each of the vertebrae in your back separating. Create space in your spine. Inhale, lift on up, open up your chest. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl. So go ahead, you're going to take 3 more sets of these in and out at your breath, really feeling that filling up sensation in your body. And then emptying out, rinsing out completely as you curl. There's no rush. Feel everything there is to feel in your body. All loosening up. Getting that synovial fluid moving around in your spine. Lubricating all your joints. Spinal fluid. All right, come on up nice and seated when you're all set. And then we're gonna take our legs, we're gonna cross our right leg over. Flex that right foot. It's gonna protect your knee. If this is too much for you, you can always just cross your ankles. We're gonna sit here, and this is gonna stretch our IT band, this iliotibial band here. A lot of times this is hard to stretch this back here. So this might be enough for you, and this is where, again, you listen to your body. So there's just doing things because, oh, this is the easy way, and this is fine, and whatever. And then sometimes it's good to push yourself just a little bit. So as we sit up nice and tall, just like we were earlier, really feel that lengthening. As we exhale, we're gonna fold on over. And you're gonna go to that gentle edge. There's like what I call the good pain and the bad pain. So if there's something like you're like, ooh, that's not right, then don't do that. But maybe you can go a little bit farther. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just relax into this. So we'll be here for a little while. And you're gonna really breathe. Just like we were doing earlier. Connect your breath. If your eyes are open, find that drishti. Right in line with your head. You're going to keep your spine long, your neck's in line with your spine. And just gradually, you're going to continue to fold maybe a little bit forward. Keep flexing that foot. I'm going to be here a good 5 to 7 breaths. Initially, when we come into a pose, sometimes our body's like, oh heck no, that's not happening. So we need to reassure it and let it know it's okay, you're fine. Sometimes our mind gets going, creating these stories. Our shoulders start creeping up, so keep drawing our shoulders away. You might also feel a nice little stretch in your lower back. And maybe you're still sitting up tall and that's where you are, and that is fine too. But I do ask that you challenge yourself a little bit. So if you're used to just sitting up there saying, okay, this is what I can do, see if you can push yourself just a little bit. Because I think you can do it. I know you can do it. All right, come on up. Release that leg down. Maybe if you want to rub your leg a little. And then we're going to cross over with our left leg. And take a minute. For me, this leg is always the stiffer of the legs. It's okay. We all have that. It's our body, but there's different parts of our body, so they're not all going to be the same. So we're going to feel things differently in our own body on different days, even in the same day. Keep relaxing, whatever it is you can relax here that's not efforting. So our face is not efforting, our shoulders are not efforting, our toes are not efforting, so we shouldn't be gripping anything with our toes. This left foot is flexed, protecting that knee. So once again, this is where we are. Maybe we can start to hinge at our hips, folding forward. So if you're backing off because things are uncomfortable, just recognize that. Is it uncomfortable or is it painful? See where I'm going here? Yeah. So if you can push yourself just a little bit more. Maybe sinking down a little bit more. Again, Probably 3 to 5 more breaths here. Notice if your mind is wandering. Let's bring it back to our breath. So breathing in again with the belly, your ribs, your chest. Continue to sink on in. And we're going to give it one more breath here. See if you can melt your chest a little bit farther down towards that leg. Good. Inhale. Come on up. Awesome. Stretch it out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab behind our thigh and we're going to lift it up and just move it around in our hip sock a little, make some circles with that hip, kind of like an assisted hip roll here. Take, again, anywhere 3 to 5 circles one direction, and then we're going to move it on into the other direction. You can keep that foot flexed, keep it active. Release it down, and same thing, clasp underneath. Feel it sink and secure in there, and then good. 5 or so rolls one direction, foot is flexed, and then the other way. One thing is with this heat, the heat's actually letting our joints get a little bit more pliable than they normally would. In the winter, we kind of like stiffen up a little bit. So your range of motion in doing some of these exercises might be a little bit better now. Just pay attention to that. Notice that. Observe it. All right, so go ahead and grab that strap, the belt, the scarf, the tie, whatever it is you got. Bend our right knee. Now our hips are nice and stretched. And we're going to just take that, shimmy it on down towards our heel. We're going to pull ourselves away from our chair. Sink that foot, that hip right into your socket. Bring your arms down. Shoulders are down. You can spread your toes. See all the space between your toes. Both straps into your right hand. Keeping our body forward, we're going to just open on up with just our hip to the right. So notice and observe where you went to. Did you just go, okay, this feels good, and I know she's going to tell me we're going to go wider, and did you kind of take the easy way out? Or did you go right for it? Just like right to where you think you can go. No right or wrong, just observe what your behaviors are, what your fallback is. Keep dropping those shoulders down, soften in your jaw. And yes, if you can open on up a little bit more, or you can lift your leg, maybe you can start to straighten. Your knee may be really bent like this, and that's perfectly fine. So maybe you start to lengthen it out a little. Always keeping a soft bend to your joints. You never want to lock anything out. Find your drishti straight ahead, your gazing point. Take a deep breath in, fill on up. Pause at the top and empty out. Come back to center. Both straps into your left hand, and we're going to just do a gentle, it may not go very far, slightly across, again hitting the muscles on the top of our leg, our quadriceps, maybe back at the IT band again. Spreading those toes, creating space. Come on back to center, strap into each hand, and release it down. Right, other side. Bend your knee, hook it on. However you get there is how you get there. flex that foot, really ignite your quadriceps. You should be able to poke and feel that big muscle in there. So if you feel that flexed, sink that hip right into the socket, shoulders come back. And notice if you can, again, hunched into that chair, sit up away from your chair, using that core. Both straps into your left hand, again, body stays forward, and notice where you're going as you open up. Do you go to default, or do you just go for it? Keeping that foot flexed, keep breathing. And listen to your body though too. So if your body's aching and you're one to tend to push yourself, then don't push yourself. Or if you're someone who is kind of like, fine, maybe you can push just a little bit. Listening when your body tells you to ease up. Big breath. And inhale, come forward again. Strap into each hand. And actually we're going to put them into both into our right hand. And then across your body slightly here. So if you need to put your hand down on your chair to continue to open up your shoulders, because we don't want to just go on with and take the rest of our body with us. Nice breaths here. Come back to center. Bend your knee, release the strap. All right, let's give our legs a little break here. Get moving with our arms a little bit here. So we will do our crescent moons. So we're going to come to the edge of our seat. So you're far enough away from your back. Arms come down by our sides. Really draw them down. Reach the crown of your head. Belly pulls in. Inhale, lift on up. And we're going to pyramid. You can't really see. We're going to pyramid our hands here with our little, here we go. All right. Bring your shoulders on back so that they're about in line with your ears here. Inhale. Exhale and head to the right. You should be feeling this wonderful stretch the whole length all the way down your left side body. And make sure you spin your chest open. So as much as we want to like look down this way, keep peeling yourself open. Maybe even open and bring your gaze on up to the ceiling. And breathe. Inhale, lift to center. Sink those shoulders back in your sockets. Knees stay together. Exhale, opposite side. So again, notice, are you scrunched forward? Can you peel it back? Can you keep drawing that upper arm back so it's up towards your ears? Open up that chest. Feel your whole right side body. Nice stretch, the whole length. Inhale up to center. Exhale, arms wide all the way down. You're going to press your hands, take your hands and press them under your sacrum, that bony part over just between where your back and your bum kind of meet. Draw your shoulders back. Bring your knees on in together here. Really bring your knees in. Inhale, lift on up. Press with your hands. Again, opening our throat and chest. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to drop our bellies right onto our thighs. Come all the way over. Let your arms hang down by your ground. Let your head hang. Take 3 nice big deep breaths here. Really feel the belly, the ribs, the chest on your inhale. And feeling them empty on your exhale. Inhale, exhale.
On your next inhale, bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift up your spine halfway. So the crown of your head, the top of your head is pressing towards me, and your tailbone is pressing to the back of the room. Nice long spine, like if we came over with a yardstick and just placed it on there, it'd just be perfectly flat. Big breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale, fold on over those thighs again. And on your next exhale, bring your arms all the way on up, hands to prayer, right on through heart center. So here, close your eyes down, press your thumb knuckles into your sternum. Take that big, deep breath in through your nose. Fill up, expand. Pause. Exhale. Arms come down by your sides, eyes gently open. We're going to do one more set in the opposite direction. So inhale, lift on up. Point your fingers. On your exhale, let's go left or right. It doesn't matter. We're going the other way too. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, the opposite direction. Inhale, up again. Exhale, arms wide. Press on in. Inhale, open up throat, your chest. Feel your shoulders drawing back. Exhale, your knees come together. Fold on over those legs. Arms down. Take a breath in and out. Hands to your shins. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms wide all the way up. Come on through heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. All right, so usually I would start with some neck warm-ups and stuff. We didn't do those, but I'm going to end with those today, something a little different. But first, let's just get a couple of ankle stretches here, a couple more with our legs. So let's bring our right foot out. Just circle slowly with that right leg. Notice what the rest of your body, if you're just kind of, sit up nice and tall. Keep that integrity going. And change directions. And put that down. Left leg on up. Oh, I am cracking over here today. And other way. All right, actually, before we get into the neck things, I'm going to do one more leg things too. All right, so scooch to the edge of your chair. Sit up nice and tall. And we're going to do goddess. So, working on our abductors, adductors. We're going to just open on up as wide as we can go. Keep taking your knees and keep nudging. So we're not going to, hey, I'm here. No, we're going to open and keep pressing those knees. You take your hands and you want to put your hands there. Press your hands on in to your legs. You can feel that all igniting. Maybe you can heel to a little bit wider. And really challenge yourself here. So keep that feeling like you're pressing into your hands. Let your hands go. Good. Arms on up. Bend our elbows. Gaze straight ahead. So find one thing to look at right in front of you. And now find your breath. Deep breath in. And out. Lift up your toes. Put your toes down. Keep breathing. Keep pressing as though your legs are pressing into your hands. Keep breathing. Once more, big breath in. Exhale, come on down. And if you want to challenge anytime ever doing that too, you can always do that standing and come out of your chair. good option. All right, so we're gonna sit back slightly, still keep the back of the chair behind you, so we're not touching anything. And we're gonna just work on our neck and our shoulders a little here. So drop your shoulders down. Take our right ear, bring it down to your right shoulder. And close your eyes if you want to. And then take that right hand and you're just going to gently place it just on top of where your ear, on top of your ear on the side of your head. And let gravity do its thing here. You're going to feel all along the side of the neck a really nice, yummy stretch. You can even drop that left arm down. And maybe visualize like a wave rolling out from the hand on the top of your head all the way down to your fingertips. This nice wave of any tension that's remaining in your shoulders just rolling on out. Letting it go. And then taking that left hand and maybe giving yourself a little massage on your neck, your shoulders. Feel the warmth of your hand, your skin. Keep pressing your sitting bones on into your seat. Maybe you come to stillness. And then release that left hand down. Release your right arm down. Slowly bring your head back up to neutral. Close your eyes here if they're not already closed. See if you can notice any remaining sensations that you're feeling on the left side of your neck. Again, maybe it's the warmth of your hand. Maybe you still feel that, the remnants of the stretch. Drawing your shoulders down away from your ears. Maybe find a nice big clearing breath here in between. And now drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Just being with this for a moment before you rush off, deepening into anything. Just notice what you're feeling right here, right now. And then go ahead, take that left hand and just place it gently on the side of your head. Feel that three-part yogic breath, even here still. So we're winding down towards the ends of our practice, and our mind's going to want to tend to wander. And again, that is what we call it practice. We keep practicing bringing our mind back to our breath, our mind back to the sensations in our body. If our eyes are open into our drishti. Bring that right arm on down by your side. Feel, again, that wave. Maybe it's a different feeling, a different sensation as it rolls down from the top of your head all the way to the tips of your fingers. And then if you want to bring that right arm up, give yourself a little massage, observing any knots, any tension, or just observing the space, observing what feels good, the warmth, the cool. Right arm comes down, left arm comes down, head comes back to neutral, arms can rest on your, or hands can rest on your thighs, eyes close down, and now observe what it is that you're feeling on your right hand side, along your neck, your shoulders. favorite part here. We're gonna sink back into our seat. So that back of your seat I've been telling you to avoid, go ahead and find it. Consciously, take your right leg, kind of kick it out a little bit. Your left leg extended out. That wonderful posture we've been maintaining, we're gonna let it go. Relax your feet, relax your hands, and take Shavasana. Shavasana is a rest where we let the body take in all the benefits of the movements, of the calm. Let's take one more clearing breath together. So together, through your nose, take a big clearing breath in. Fill up once more your belly, your ribs, your chest. Pause and empty. Just return to your normal breath and recognize for the next few moments there's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do, and your body can truly rest. Leave those eyes closed. I will keep track of the time for you. Feel your body sinking deeper into your chair. Feeling heavy and relaxed. What can you let go of? Where do you continue to hold tension where you don't need to? Notice how open and relaxed your body's feeling. Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Make some circles with your wrists in one direction, then the other. Bring integrity back into how you were sitting. Bring yourself in. Maybe lift and lower your ankles onto your toes. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. Carry your thumb knuckles to your forehead. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Together we'll bow and say, Namaste. And have a wonderful day. Stay cool. And I'll see you next week.